Hey y'all, it's Rob Sachetto in the studio live. A little early, just getting in. How you doing, guys? How was your week? Hope you had a good week. It's Friday, man, and that means it's time to go live in the studio with Rob Sachetto and draw some zombies. And he'll show you the entire process live from top to bottom, from the very top to the very bottom. And tonight's subject, of course, is Danhausen. Danhausen. Because I'm housing. Yes, indeed, Danhausen. Formerly of indie wrestling fame, then sort of graduated up to sort of AEW for a brief. I'm just scratching my foot. There. A brief time. I thought maybe he was injured and then not really booked much after that, and then his contract was up, and I guess, and crazy enough. He's in WWE, which is incredible. Like he went from the Indies, seemingly not that long ago, to like shaking John Cena's hand in the ring, for an angle. And that's crazy, Bill. Like that's crazy rocket ship, man. Like, so good for him, man. Good for him. And he stuck to his gimmick, and it's crazy. And I think he couldn't be utilized in AEW the way he's being utilized in WWE. Like for all the things I hate about WWE, I kind of feel like him being pushed this way is a good thing. But that's just IMO, man, in my opinion, So there we go. But I love his gimmick. I think he's great, and I wish him the absolute best. And yeah, so I'm doing a zombie Danhausen tonight, Zombiehausen, man. Yeah, for y'all, because I dig his style, like I said, and I think he's got a following too. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not just doing him because he's got a following now. I would have eventually probably done him anyway. I've done many other wrestlers, like many. One of my favorites is the Darby Allin one, and the Orange Cassidy one's great too. There's a Samoa Joe one. There's, I've done tons of wrestlers, man. So I would have probably eventually done him too in the next round of wrestlers. Like the Sting one I did was great too. I really love how that turned out. So, again, in the same kind of vein, right? Like with the face makeup and stuff. So, yes, indeed. So, yes, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Enough jibba jabba. So, he's very nice and very evil. That's his sort of calling card, his saying, his sort of thing. Oh, hey, Natalie, how you doing? Oh, my goodness, I didn't really expect anyone this early. We love you, Rob. Love you, I mean. Thank you so much. Who is that? So yes, I hope I cleared that up. Danhausen from he's a wrestler with this sort of spooky, weird, funny gimmick. Kind of like a luchador, but more like the dudes who wear face paint and stuff. But he's like this creepy guy. Anyway, you have to kind of see it. He's an act. He's entertainment, definitely, but he's a wrestler, too. So they do a lot of, haunted house gimmick fun stuff with him. And it works, man. Have you done the Archer characters? Sick. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yeah, the new shorts we're airing right now have some great, sick content that needs to be seen. And yes, to the folks who are asking to where they can get it, I left the link. I believe the link is in the description. If it isn't, it will be. But I left the link for that conversation in that conversation as well. So anybody who is looking for apparel or cards, oh my goodness, the cards just dropped and they're like remarkable. Yeah, yeah. I think they're currently, I believe, for sale, if I'm not mistaken. I know I just saw the prototypes the other day and was blown away by just everything about them. Anyway, you'll see. We did a little sort of reaction video because I'd never seen them before, and wow, yeah, I was blown away, man. Yeah, but yes, Danhausen, man. Yeah, very cool kind of character. Someone that Rob Zombie would love. I'm sure he does. Yeah, he's that kind of dude, man. Sure, Rob Zombie really digs the Danhausen gimmick. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys had a great week. Please like and subscribe the video and to the channel rather. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And you too may request a character or anything, an object, whatever it is that you want to see me zombify. You can immediately request in the comments. So subscribe and request, and I'll eventually do your request, man. Either as a live or definitely as a drawing, and either put on Zombie Daily, or I'll actually do it live, or on one of the shows that we have, Rob Zombie Artpocalypse, which a lot of the subscriber suggestions get done there. Yeah, so check that out. You see the speed drawings of them with commentary, and it's a rather fun excursion into the how, whys, and huh of zombie drawing every day, man. Yeah, so Danhausen's coming along quite well here, I think. And again, as I always sort of stress, it's making the character look like the character, you're trying to do, right? That's the main component in the zombie portrait idea, You want to maintain the character's identity, right? So, despite the zombification. So yeah, I think this so far is good. Yeah, well, he's missing the nose. And his eyes are totally bugging out. He's got more of a skull-shaped makeup, sort of like whiteness. Yeah, it's way more skull-like. But I added this bottom lip shadow, which isn't there in the reference, and but I like it though. So I think I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep my baby. Yeah, keeping the baby. Keeping the baby. Nice baby. I said. There we go. Hit that up. June 9th cards. June 9th. June 9th, y'all hear that? Cards will be available June 9th. Man, I can't wait for that. And then stickers very, very soon. Yeah, the stickers, man. The stickers, man, are glorious. Yeah. Speaking of wrestling, Robert Roode's entrance, man, that entrance song. I love that song, man. Glorious. Yeah. Getting back to wrestling there. Yeah, the cards, the stickers are just Wow, wow. Uh, yeah. It's too good for me. I don't deserve such nice treatment with my art. No, it's just great seeing your work on some kind of like on a thing that you love too, like as a collectible. You know, being part of that is such a remarkable feeling. You know, um, creating a fandom, a world, building a massive, gigantically sprawling, dense, interwoven world, containing all zombies, man. Like, all zombies. All the different ones. Yeah, yeah. So, anywho, that is, like, remarkably exciting. Yeah. 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 Okay, there. That looks pretty good. And as that tattoo goes, I'm gonna really imply it, cause man, do I ever hate doing tattoos on people. There you go. There's a Rob's secret. I always hated doing tattoos on people, primarily because you can't see what it is usually. It's always like a blue blob of colors and other constituents, lines. They're always at a weird angle. Like they're just awful to try to translate. I find, you know. Anywho, yeah, that's how I feel about tats. Drawing them anyway. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just hard. It's just hard. Like, you know. Coming up, I had to really master like how to paint everything convincingly, like plaid, black, like everything. Like I had to translate that into watercolor, flesh tones and all that kind of stuff. And I just had to like learn really fast how to do that. So you whip out pencil, crayons, marker, like all of that stuff, and use everything, and it works, right? But it's out of like desperation, man. It's what they say about desperation being the mother of all invention, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I learned it. I learned it like on my own really fast. Yeah, because zombie portrait orders were coming in like inhuman numbers, man, and yeah, I had to learn learn hard way. Yeah, learn the hard way. Keeping it real. Keeping it real. Yeah. Yeah. So now I'm kind of going over areas a little tighter to create little troughs of an indentation in the paper with the graphite. Yeah, just press a little harder, make that line more definite, and create a little sort of almost a barrier. So when you put the paint in, there's just that much more the paint has to struggle to get over that line. So you'll stay within the line, so to speak, right? So yeah, just things you learn and learned. And I don't know, maybe that's in books. Maybe it's stupid books. Maybe it's in books. I don't know. Maybe it's written about. But again, I learned. I kind of learned everything. Most of the things hard way, like practically, because I had to. you know. So but I did go to college for art for, I think it was 3 years. Was it three? I can't remember now. Yeah, I barely remember that. I had a tougher time. I had a harder and more. I had more learning, I think, in the last year of high school than in college. I found. I think, like, I was already doing jobs. Like, I was already doing illustration jobs when I went to college. So it, like, didn't teach me how to, like, meet deadlines or anything, because I was already doing that kind of stuff. So I don't know. You know what? To be honest, I think it was more of a social thing for me than really doing much. I don't remember, like, cranking out wicked pieces. I don't know. I don't know. I do. You know what? I do have one, and it's actually still there somewhere. It's displayed somewhere. Yeah, from way back. But I don't know. I don't, like, I have those somewhere. I should show you guys. Yeah, I should show you guys that stuff. Like, just my college art, like, still life stuff, and it's crazy, man. Anyway, you'll see where I came from. Yeah. See what I came from, the streets. came from the streets. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Just doing the works, man. Like, just doing the works, trying to get paid, trying to get paid. Yeah, that was the whole thing back then. And then I landed a job, a straight job, a job at Black's Cameras. Black's Cameras. And that was a great place because photography, photos and things, and of that nature. And yeah, you know how to do all that now, you know. So it was good for that because, yeah, I would take yeah, that was like way before the internet. So I would take reference photos, right? Nature shots and things like that. So, yeah, it's great. It was great for that. And again, it was like when I was in my 20s, I think. So it was like such a social thing too, you know. But I was trying to get jobs that either had something involved artistically, or would nurture my artistic necessities. And, you know, I was very lucky to have both of those things for long periods of time, you know. So, yes. Get gerbs. Get gerbs, man. Like, you know, get good gerbs that sort of reflect, you know, your strengths, if possible, man. Okay. Yeah, I had to put the yellow in those areas because I was like, man, I'm gonna forget where those yellow. So I had a little yellow marker upstairs, and I just when I drew this, when I sketched it, I had a little yellow marker, and I just indicated where the yellow parts were. Yeah, yeah. Put that in the sketch. So yeah, I think that looks pretty good. It's definitely Danhausen, right? Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty funny, man. I don't know. The curse thing, that's awesome. Yeah, he's great, man. I love his thing. I love his gimmick, man. It's great. But I have a feeling, and this is, I don't think anybody be surprised by me saying this, but like, there's only so much you can do with a guy like that, you know, before it either gets tiresome or like he has to maybe even turn heel almost or like change up or I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to like I don't know. And I'm saying that because of the creative forces of WWE or whatever. Yeah, they're not creative, man. Oh my goodness. You're given lumps of gold and you don't know what to do with it. Oh man, what a sad state of affairs. Oh, that's awful. That is just awful, man. When like the waste is ridiculous, right? Like what you could do with talent that you have. you gotta sit there and go like, no, we don't have anything for them. You've got 3 hours of programming a week. No, 6 or, I don't know, 5. And maybe more than that, I don't know. Like, I don't know if they have other shows. I'm sure they do. Who am I kidding? Like, they've got all these people. It's like, we don't know what to do with them. Oh, my God. Oh, man, that's a crime against nature, to say that with a straight face. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, it just boggles my mind. I have no feelings left. I have nothing. I'm dead inside. Yeah, anywho. So, yes, this is a shadow of his cape. This is the red armband, and that is his arm. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna make that a little bit, like, ripped. Yeah, like, yeah. Yeah. There. I just had to have a good laugh about that. That cringety. Yeah. Just checking the chat, making sure we cool. Never know when 10 people spring on me. Check the chat. So there we go. I think Danhausen here is good to go with the first gray wash. Zombiehausen. And that's gonna go for pretty much erythrin. That's a fairly neutral gray. Y'all seeing that? Because I'm Danhausen. There. As always. Okay. There. So yeah, I hope you guys had a great week and heading into an even better weekend. I'm the ferryman. I'm the ferryman between the week and the weekend. Yes, watch my show. I will deliver you to the weekend. That is one good way to look at it, though. But, yeah, man. Long weekend, I hear. A long weekend. Victoria Day? Is that it? Is it Victoria Day? Yeah. I hear around these parts it is anyway. Um, yeah, so big long weekend, big long weekend. Maybe I'll even do a live on Monday. I don't know. We'll see. I bet you got nothing to do Monday. I bet you got nothing to do. Yeah, me neither, man. Well, I mean, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna do work. I'm gonna do some work, you know. But other than that, yeah, I got nothing. Like, I got nothing planned for this weekend, which is gross. Should have a con or something to do. Ready, man. Don't stop the music. All right, so that's good. I like that. Now, if you're just tuning in, I'm Rob Cicchetto, the zombie guy. I do zombie drawings. It's all I do. It's all I'll ever do. I do zombies primarily. Zombify everything on Earth. I've drawn more zombie art than anyone on planet Earth. And to prove that, I've got Zombie Daily for you to check out. Zombie Daily, yes indeed, check it out. That's where all the zombie art that I do here and everywhere else goes. New zombie drawings and or paintings every single day. Added by me. Drawn and done by moi. Mwah. Yes, indeed, it's true. Please check it out. Have a go. Have a go. But pack a lunch. You could be scrolling for months before you realize you've lost your job. Yeah, there's a lot of zombie art on there. Lots. And yeah, if you want to see actually the real things too, I've got a show on the video portion of the channel that I go down memory lane and look at some art that's in the vaults. You know, all the originals, right? All the original art. So that's a lot of fun to do. You know, the stories behind some of the drawings, like ones I did for, you know, bicycle cards and, you know, this novel or this album cover or whatever. There's lots of surprises to even me. I've even forgotten a lot of the stuff that I've drawn, so it's kind of neat to see it again. So we're gonna let this dry, let it dry, and then we are going to, I think, what should I do next? Yeah, probably the red next. Yeah, the red next. Or maybe the yellow next. Yeah, well, it's gotta dry. It's gotta dry before we put more paint on there. But in the meantimes, here's some other stuff I'm working on, man. Yeah, the color marker zombie heads, man. Color marker zombie heads. Weird results from these, man. Like, they're, I don't know. I just kind of sketch them and let them go, right? So here's another one, you know, that I'm working on. Another, and then this guy. So yeah, they're just weird, like zombie-headed freaks that are super detailed, but with color. You know, most of the ones I do are like the black and white ones for the other series. You know, so yeah, these are fun, man. You get weird results, like, yeah. But the colors and stuff are really fun. They're really fun. It's true. It is, though. I love you know, all the little sort of pen details and stuff. That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun, man. So yeah, okay, let's do a bit more of this one. And again, the groundwork has already been laid, and I'm ready to just add, depth and that to areas, depth and weight to some of the rot, boils, veins. Yeah. Sorry, I got caught up in the got caught up in the mosh. Got caught in a mosh, man. Yeah. So you know what? What you just witnessed is what I keep saying about like art being something that really calms you and is great for your mental health. Like you'll just get absorbed in there, man, and you'll just get absorbed in there, and I forget that there's anything around me, and that's the beauty, man. That's the beauty, and I hope that y'all achieve that one day. Maybe by doing art, man. And calm the dragon, man. Calm the relentless dragon, man. And pick up the pencil or the pen and have fun. Have fun. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, man. Yeah. There's no judgment. There's nothing to have to live up to. It's just your private thing. That's something that you do, and if you want to continue and get better, that is absolutely up to you. But you don't have to. There's no standard to meet or anything. You don't have to show your work to anybody. And that's the wonderful thing. It's like your thing, right? Yeah. And it's something to be proud of too. Have a little sketchbook. Have a little sketchbook action. Yeah. And they come in all sizes, man. Dollar store, man. Dollar store sketchbook. Mechanical pen. Mechanical pencil, rather, and a pen. Like something like this. Pen mark. This is a dollar store pen, man. Yeah. So, yes. Very, very affordable to begin. Do things on your commute, yeah, things you see. Yeah, I like that almost dry brush texture in there. And again, dollar store watercolor paper. Well, I mean, that's why I have the Patreon. I do the Patreon. So that if folks want to donate like $2 a month, that goes to art supplies. So yeah, and as such, I'm like on a art supply budget, right? I mean, yeah, I have to be for this side of everything, like for doing Zombie Daily. Traditional art done daily is that's a lot of resources, right? Like paper, pens, and watercolor, and all of that stuff. Yeah, having that Patreon is just for that. Just for so I always thought like, oh yeah, like the more I make there, like if I thought if I had 200 people on planet Earth, just 200, go, here's $2 a month for art supply, like art supplies, I'd be like buying like insane things, man, like, and trying them out, and yeah, that would be fun. That'd be so fun, you know. Yeah, and I'd still make the dollar stretch, man. Like I would still do that. Only I could just buy, crazier acrylic pens and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And like all kinds of different paper stocks, and yeah, yeah. And some of it I wouldn't have to like ever buy again either, because you probably have to get some paper stock and at least 50 sheets. You know where I'm going with that. Like I'll probably use it once or twice for that, and then not never again, but not for that purpose. You know what I mean? Like not to try it out on camera type of thing, because we'll already know what the reaction is and stuff, right? So it's on to the next thing. So I'll have that paper. I'll never need to buy it again, and that is awesome too. Because I can just use it and use it and use it forever. And yeah, like 50 sheets of whatever that strange new thing is, yeah. I did that with colored paper. I don't know how I obtained colored paper. And I was like, I'll never use this. It was like browns and greens and terracotta and like mysticata, terracotta, and like these, I don't know, earth tones. And I'm like, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna draw Godzilla drawings on them. And and then I started doing like Wolverine and Conan, and I found that paper to be like perfect for that kind of stuff. And so I used it all on drawings, and I had like, I don't know, probably 200 sheets? No, 100 sheets. Yeah. Yeah, about 100 sheets. Or maybe 80. You don't know, do you? No, not as such, no. No, maybe 80 sheets. Yeah. Yeah, because I did like all these other things. That Monkey Man guy, from that boxing sort of action movie. I think it was like a Bollywood sort of action movie. Yeah. And like all these other, yeah, like what's his name, Nosferatu, and yeah, a bunch of other things, just for fun, because I had this weird paper. What was I gonna do with it? Just do some cool. And those drawings were awesome, man. I always got a huge response, especially on DeviantArt, man. Yeah. The kids go wild for kaiju madness, man, and that's all right with me, because I could draw that stuff all day long, man. Yeah, yeah. You don't have to twist my arm very much for a kaiju drawing, man. Yeah. So yeah, guys, if you want to suggest a kaiju for me to do, subscribe to the channel and leave your suggestion in the comments, and I shall do it. If I haven't already done it, and even if I have, I might just do it again. I've drawn Godzilla many times. Many times. Zombie and regular. Yeah, so, and many other kaiju too. Who haven't I done? Mothra. I haven't done Mothra. Yeah. You know what? There are a few that I haven't done. But I even did Gabara. Can you believe that? Gabara. I think Danhausen's almost ready to go. Yeah. Almost ready to go. Very nice, very even. Yeah, so if you want to see the finished version of tonight's drawing, it will be posted on Zombie Daily very shortly. Description below. Yes, that's where it is. Please like and subscribe to the channel. That would really help. Really help reach more folks. And maybe some people who like my work too. That would be great. I would really love that. In the meantime, I'm very glad to have you guys watching. Thank you all for subscribing or thinking of subscribing, at least. Oh my God, that's good. Oh, yeah, extra strength today. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to start. With his hair, and quickly get that out of the way, because it's not really connected to anything that I need to worry about right now, but it will be eventually with the black. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's still a bit damp, but you know what? It's okay. We're gonna have to wait for it to dry between takes too. Between colors. So I'm gonna try to get as many colors as I can done at once. In this sitting for sure. That brown is okay. Okay, what am I at? Okay, good. What would probably get the brown treatment? That down there. That yellow. No, you know what I'm going to do next is his skin tone. Yeah. Yeah. Then the red. The red and the black. The red, then the black. Yes. 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 Okay. All systems go. Okay, so I'm going to create the flesh tone. The flesh tones. What brush should I use though? Mid-sized, and I'm going to cover that. I'm going to cover the tattoo with the flesh, then do the tattoo on top of the flesh tone. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I want to make it a little warm. Not too warm. I want his face to still have the whitenishness to it. I want that contrast still, That's okay. What was I got right here? Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad skin tone for a Zambi. For a damn Zambi. I'm gonna go a little warmer and let that fade into that that's his tattoo. Na, 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 na. There. Where was I going? Where was I going here? Where am I? Who did this? There. Yeah, I didn't want to forget that little area in there. Yeah, okay, and that's all. That's all flesh, and that is too. Okay. Yeah, it's his face. It's his face that needs to be that needs to have that contrast, and it will more so. Yes, but that's good. I've got okay. So, look, maybe a little bit more for the hands and stuff, and the arm because they're right out in front too. I'm gonna add a wee bit of warmth to it too, so because you want it to pop, right? Warm colors come out towards the viewer, right? While cool colors recede. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Ka. Yeah, okay, that I'll worry about after. Why don't I then use some blue for the cape, which is going to be black, right? Wait a minute. I'm all red collar, black cape, right? Yeah. Yeah. You want to mess that up. Although, one could say because he's a zombie, it's inverted. He's from a different Earth. I just gave WWE 10 months worth of story planning for Danhausen there. Yeah, send me my check. Yeah. we got nothing for them. Oh my god. Oh, that is so I can't go there anymore. I can't. Dead inside. Oh my goodness. I hope that Danhausen continues to do well in the WWE, despite the craziness going on over there most of the time. Yeah, man. Save your money. Save your money, man. Yeah, you never know. I can't believe they. I can't believe they let the New Day go. I can't believe that. Oh my goodness. Anyway, well, yeah, I'll do a wrestling show too. There, that's where the money is. I'll do a wrestling show. Yeah. I don't. You know what? Here's the thing, man. I don't follow it. I don't follow it as much as it may seem I do. I'm just talking about some of the things I've seen. I don't. Yeah, I don't follow it. I don't watch entire episodes. I kind of just see highlights. That's kind of where I'm at with wrestling right now. Yeah. Yeah. That's another thing too, like the handling of LA Knight, man. That guy should have been world champion by now. Like it's awful that they haven't made him world. And see, again, that's just my opinion, man. You know, like other people might, disagree, whatever. But yeah, I think you could build a wrestling company around LA Knight and what's his name, Drew McIntyre, man. Yeah, those guys are credible dudes. I find, Now that's supposed to be kind of dark yellow. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna do the yellow right now and let it mix with the black there. What an in-cow poop! I think I went over the boundary there, but that's okay because it's gonna be black, Mr. Black. It's gonna be Mr. Black. Anyway, that's a nice thing about black. You can go over mistakes. You were a mistake. Oh. Was that from RoboCop? Yeah. Yeah, you were a mistake. Is that what? Wasn't that? Yeah, that Ronnie Cox guy. That guy was such an awesome, awesome, awesome character actor, man. Yeah. Yeah. Oof. I could use some more yellowing up. Okay, there. Yeah, and you know what? Went over the line with the black, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, more character. Yeah, more character to the yellow in there, into the yellow in the cape. It's true. And you know what? I could almost do the collar red now. Shan't I? I shan't. I shan't. I should. Just checking the chat. There we go. It's Danhausen tonight on the live with me, Rob Sachetto, the guy who has drawn more zombies than anyone on planet Earth. And to prove it, we got Zombie Daily. There's a paper trail, yo. Zombie Daily, check it out. The link is in the description below. New zombie art posted every single day by me. Traditional art only. No AI or any kind of computer generated art for that matter. Although I did use Photoshop for some posters, I think, once. But anywho, yeah, check it out. The collection is vast, and growing every day. It is where the zombie apocalypse begins. It's true. It's true. Is that what I think it is. Oh, yay. Goody. All right. Yeah, the red. Oh, for the love of. Got hairs that are like, what? Yeah. Stupid nose hairs. They're not even nose hairs. They're mustache hairs. They kind of go up. Yeah. And they just tickle my nose. Fool. There. Yeah, man. I really like this so far. Just don't screw it up. Just don't screw it up. Um, right. That is. This is that. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. Good. 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 To make sure I get it right, or as close to right as I can. You know? Yeah. Continue. Continue. Continuey. Guys, thanks for stopping in and checking out the broadcast tonight. We're doing Danhausen from WWE Wrestling Entertainment, formerly of AEW, and many indie performances and things, appearances. Yeah. I didn't really know him until... How did... Oh, you know what? You know how I found out about him? There was this COVID-era music thing that he was involved in, I think, where they'd have, like, all these different bands play in remote locations, and then, like, it's all mixed somewhere, and then they do videos of like where the individual people are, and like they show Danhausen doing stuff too. And I had no idea who that was back then. But yeah, he was in those videos. I can't remember the name of the group. It's not a group, right? It's just like rotating guys. Whoever wants to join and do a song. Like they'll do a cover of. They did what? They did a Faith No More song. Oh my goodness! Like so many songs, right? But yeah, what a great, and that's how that was my introduction to Danhausen. Like I said, I had no idea like who he was, other than this sort of like comical addition to the proceedings, I guess you'd say. You know, yeah. So I can't remember if he like actually played an instrument on those videos or not, or just kind of like hacked around. You know? And if he did, again, I apologize. I just don't remember. I don't remember. But if he is, like, if he plays guitar and stuff, or is a drummer or whatever, then that's cool too. I just don't remember him doing that in those. So this should work out nicely because his hand will be slightly warmer than that tattoo back there. And his hand will pop as a result. As a result, darling. Yeah. I'm going to add a little bit of depth to his abs or abes. Abe's as they would like to be called, but won't be. There. Maybe oh yeah, his armbands too are red. Gotta add that in there. Gotta add that in there. A little bit more depth in the neck there. Yeah. The neckle region. There. Yeah, it's more sort of grime or grimy as he'd love to be called. The Grimer. Yeah, I can't believe they didn't use that in that episode, that Simpsons episode. The Grimer. Grimy, the Grimer. There. Yellow for the teeth. But with white. Well, actually gray I'm going to use, I think. Yeah. But then I'm going to add white to them afterwards to make them a little bit brighter too. The teeth, yeah. I think that's probably good. There's just those red bands, eh? Do 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 do. There. Red bands. Red band trailers. Yeah, there we go. Good. Good. Yeah, I think that's all right. I think that's all right. All right. All right. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. We'll let that, ferment for a little bit. And then we'll get down with the inking. Inkwing. What's going on? All right. Hey everybody, it is Friday night. You're in the studio with Rob Sachetto. I'm the zombie guy. Yes, I draw everything as zombies, even zombies. Yes, indeed. Working on another little series here. These guys. Yeah, color marker zombie heads. Yeah, they're very fun. Very fun. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm digging these too. So we'll just work on a couple little extras here, little extra spices on this one while Danhausen dries up a little bit. And then we'll hit it with the inking, man. We'll do the inking on Danhausen. Yeah, if you guys are wrestling fans at all, check out Zombie Daily for my wrestling zombie series, man. Yeah, lot of luminaries in there. Samoa Joe, Darby Allin. I think the Darby Allin one's my favorite one. I think I like that one the most. Sting, Kevin Nash, Samoa Joe, Hulk Hogan, Undertaker. Yeah, like just Andre the Giant. But there's still some I really need to do that I haven't done. And I won't tell you what those are. But if you want to subscribe to the channel and request those wrestlers as future zombie art, please do. Yeah, I even did Axe and Smash recently, like a couple years ago, for a convention, for their exclusive print because they were there. So I got them to sign the original, which I loved how that one turned out. Like I loved that one. I totally juiced them out. They look like monsters, man. And yeah, that one turned out great. The likenesses just turned out super great, and yeah, I really love that one. So yeah, I still have that. They signed, like I said, they signed it while I was at that con. So that was a lot of fun. But yeah, tons of wrestlers, man. Tons of wrestlers. I find wrestling fun, you know. Like it's unique, man. There's not anything like it. Like really, you know. And anything that you can compare it to, like, probably became what it was because of wrestling. You know what I mean? Like you could go, oh, American Gladiators. That was probably because of wrestling that even existed. You know, like all of that kind of stuff. You know, it was a result of you know, wrestling, man, wrestling. Sports entertainment. We can charge more if we call it sports entertainment. Do it. No hesitation. Do everything. That seems to be their business model, man. Like, yeah, what's the breaking point of our fans, man? Let's just see. Oh my god. Like, how did businesses become so obviously ruthless and like people just accept it now? It's like, what? What on earth is happening, man? Like I said, I died inside. I'm dead inside. Dead. It doesn't make sense anymore, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Like, it's cartoon villainy, man. It's cartoon villainy, yo. Oh my goodness. uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nosebleeds, $500 for a family, man. I'm almost home, sitting up here, but at least it was worth it, man. I'm in the same building as the event. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And all it cost me. Other than my dignity. Oh my goodness, that is awful. Awful! It's awful! Yeah. And that's how they... No, I'm not going to get into it, man. That's crazy. Yeah. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, so we are going to start inking Danhausen here. Where is my inking things? Where are my inking buddies? Which ones do I want to use? That's the thing. That is the thing. What is this? A 5? 5. What's it? Another 5? Another 5. A 5 and another 5. And a 2. And another 5. And another 5. How's that one looking? Not bad. Not bad. But first, we're going to start with the number 2. Stadler Pigment Liner number 2. This is what it does. This is what it does. I'm going to show you what it does. And this is Canson watercolor paper. Yeah. Yeah. 120 pound, I think. So I've already, of course, laid the water color down. And I'm now inking on top of it. Symbol? Yes, very simple. And doing all the small little lines first. And then later, I'm going to more than likely add a thick holding line around him. Almost looks anime-like with the eyes. I don't know why, but lately my art's been skewing anime-ish. I don't know why that is. That's so weird. Because I don't know, like, I mean, I know what anime looks like, obviously. But, like, I don't know how to really achieve that. Like, if I was thinking about how to do it, I'd blunder it. But, you know, I'm kind of doing it, and it's just naturally falling into things. Mostly faces for some reason. No, that's not even true. I think I did like I did a creature that almost looked like anime. No, see, these 5s are not good. Oh, is that noise back again? That creaking sound. Okay, there. Okay. That creaking sound, it's all haunted. Yep, there's no such things as ghosts. There. Very nice. Very evil. Yeah, I like that hair there. I like the inking of that hair there. It kind of has a Walt Simonson sort of feel to it. Not that you can really see it that well, but no, it's not bad. Actually, you can see it. You can see it pretty well. Yeah. Yeah, I can almost see this, like, drawing in, like, a Japanese like a Japanese wrestling magazine, if that even exists. But it kind of looks like something you'd see in there. I don't know. Yeah, like it just reminds me of that kind of those types of magazines that you'd see in the '60s, but like the Japanese version of it with the characters' eyes looking like that. Yeah, the mind wanders, right? And it's you give it like you try to add that layer of almost you don't lean into it, but you're not trying to discourage it either, because it's like it looks actually kind of good, or cool or interesting, you know. But yeah, I wouldn't know really how to lean into it, because, like I said, I'm not really. I don't know anime well enough to do it if I was thinking about it. So it would have to be something that I stumble upon, because, yeah, I wouldn't be able to, like, draw it on my own memory or anything. Yeah, that's how that works. fingers are gonna be all. What's? Oh, that's what that is. Okay, it's the horn from his tattoo. Like, what is this? Yeah, that's a good hand. I like that hand. That's good. You're critiquing. You're trying to critique your own work as you ink it. You know, did that work? And I like that. I really love how that number two there, that .02, um, glides on top of that paint, on top of that pigment. You know, and it's a bold, nice, you know, smooth line. Um, you know, for when you want it to do that, and that's great. You know, this, on the other hand, oh my god, this is like, yeah, look at, like, look, you could maybe see the texture. I don't know. Yeah, you could probably see the texture. It's like drawing on gravel. You know what I mean? So this is much, you know, much better in terms of, yeah, like the pen working nicely on it. You know. But comes a time when you have to use a different pen. Yeah, get it a little bit darker, thicker. Yeah. You guys know who Danhausen is? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. Or if you're totally in the dark about who this character is. See who the wrestling fans are out there. So we're doing this top to bottom. You saw earlier in the video the sketch, and now you're watching the inking after putting the watercolor washes down, and now we're inking it, which is almost the last step. So if you'd like to see more process stuff from me, man, this whole, like, the live channel, the live stream channel is packed with goodies, man. Drawing everything from zombie portraits to animals to cryptids to inanimate objects. So check it out. If you want to learn how to, like, if you want to see how, like, what my process is, so you can, like, learn from it and do it, there it is. It's all there for you to do so, you know, and you can watch as everything kind of goes down type of thing. So yeah, man, feel free to use that. And then, add your own spices, man. Add your own little ingredients to it as you go, you know. Yeah, this is the little emblem on his pants. Yeah, it's him. It's him. Was working on watching a bunch of zombie movies today, guys. So I'll be coming out with some new reviews of zombie movies, both good and awful. But yeah, that'll be coming to y'all soon. I think I got a couple of reviews on there right now on the channel for you to check out. Um, Somebody commented on an old video, like pretty old video, that I did a review of this movie called Hanger. Oh, yeah, you'll see my disgust on full display with that one. Wow. Then there's the movie I just saw today. Uh, I don't care. I'm dead inside. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. No, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be hitting some reviews soon, man, and let you know about some films I've seen as of late. Yeah, some zombie movies. Yeah. Yeah. And then, so I'm in the middle of watching one right now, and yeah, it's so far. I'm gaining respect for it. I'm gaining respect for it. So we'll see what happens there. See what happens there. Yeah, but I'll be doing a review of that one soon too. Yeah, and you'll see. You'll know what it is. The big review. Yeah. There. Yeah. These lines are a little thicker, and I wanted that kind of thickness in the drapery. The drapery here. Oh. Yeah, there we go. There's some nice drapery in there. Inking. Then he's got the cool, the bat wing sort of. Yeah, I really love that. That's really cool. I find the yeah, the bat wing sort of collar ending things. Yeah, I like that. So spooky. So scary. Oh yeah, okay. This goes like this. This is a fold. That's a hole. That's a fold. Now for the face, he's got sort of red lips, right? Yeah, I really like that. Like, he really looks. It really looks like him, which I love. Mission accomplished. And it's not like it would be super hard, but the thing is, if you screw up one little thing, it totally throws it off because he's so recognizable now, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it's turning out really, really well. Really happy with it. Yeah, man. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Tastes good. Yeah. Huh? Huh? Cause I'm Danhausen, Hausen. All right, I'm gonna check the chat. Philip Gandy, hey, how's it going? Hello. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by, man. Keeping Rob company. Uh, in the studio, man. Thank you, and thanks to everyone tuning into the broadcast, watching me draw Danhausen, as a zombie. Yeah, and it's turning out pretty good. All I gotta do is not screw it up. Just putting in some nice textured inks, inking we. So Danhausen, if you didn't know who the character is, has been a fixture in um, indie wrestling for a long while, and then he was in AEW for a bit. And now he's in WWE, and I think probably doing his best there. In the sort of way they're using him, I think is good. You know, I think it works for him. So yeah, and it's amazing. Like, he didn't have to change his gimmick or anything, man. Like, usually WWE wants to tamper with anything that's really good, right? So, but no, they took him lock, stock, and barrel, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, that's so awesome, you know? I mean, I would imagine, I don't know, but I would imagine you wouldn't have to change your gimmick, man, really. You know? Yeah, that's got to be good. Helps you adjust faster, I would imagine. There's lots to adjust to, I'm sure. Like being in the WWE. Yeah, universe. Yeah, WWE universe, eh? Everything's a universe. I've been building a universe for years. And now finally with Six Shop, the universe building that I've been doing for years with the zombie art and handbook is coming to fruition and will be released upon the unsuspecting public. Yeah. There. Meh. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the program. Doing Danhausen with traditional art tools and techniques, turning him into a zombie, which is what I do. I'm a zombie guy. Zombie portraits started in 2006, and I've done over 10,000 zombie portraits worldwide. Get a zombie portrait by going to zombieportraits.com. The link is in the description below. Get a zombie portrait for you or a loved one who is into horror. I've done many, many, many weddings. The price is unbelievably affordable. Yeah, like you won't believe what you get, and the care that goes into it. Yeah. So I've only gotten better with age when it comes to zombie portrait creation. So you're getting something of ridiculous value, that is personal and custom only to you. So I know that sounds like, oh, it's probably gonna be thousands of that. No, not even close, yo. Check out the site. Get a zombie portrait, man. Yeah. You'll be glad you did. You'll be glad you did. In the meantime, I am drawing new zombie content every day, and currently working on my next graphic novel, Cape Fear 2. So yeah, that's being worked on right now, inch by inch, inch by fateful inch. Yeah, it ain't coming easy. It ain't coming easy, but it'll be done. It'll be done, man. It'll be done. Yeah. But in the meantime, yeah. So here's Danhausen, man. He's looking pretty good as a zombie. There. Yeah. Yeah, I think that looks really good. I think that looks like him, and I mean that's for me, that's the success of it. When I say I like something that I've done, it's usually because it was successful in the point or the likeness or the story or whatever it was supposed to tell. So it's not, usually it's not really the aesthetic as much as it applies to its success in doing what it should have done, conveying a message or whatever else. So if the aesthetic has to contribute to it, then yes, great. But I'm looking more, if it was successful in communicating what I wanted it to, that's what makes me like something of mine, yeah. The worst thing is doing something and it not looking quite right, and you try to do mental gymnastics to think otherwise, and then it's too late. You're totally, your mind's bent already, right? So Yeah, it's like that. It's like that sometimes, and then sometimes you just know. You just know it looks good. It works. Yeah, that looks pretty good, I think. Then I'm gonna add the thick holding line, and it should really jump out there. But first, I'm gonna use this pen and kind of what do you call it? Fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. I gotta fill in the black. I gotta do the black spotting in this cape. With this, it's an elegant writer. Yeah. Kind of gives you those thick Dan Panosian ink, ink lines. If you're a comic book nerd, you probably know who I'm talking about. He does some great covers, and he does some not bad covers. You can tell when he's putting the effort in. Let's just say that, you know. But no, I love his stuff anyway. Regardless, I think this stuff is great. Um, and yeah, man, like I don't just praise artists automatically. Like I really do love his work. There's some people I don't like, and you know, there's some artists I don't like, and I'm not afraid to like say that. I don't think it's nice to say that, but if somebody's asking me my opinion in a critiquing sort of way, then yeah, I have no problem sort of giving my opinion in that way, you know. But yeah, there's some comic artists I'm not really fond of, you know. Can't like everybody. Yeah, there we go with the nice thick holding line for the hands that are coming out at you. Probably add a little bit more thickness to them after. But yeah, that cape looks great now. Look at that. I love that cape. Yeah, it's got a nice sort of Jim Aparo type inking. Maybe some other little something else in there too. I don't know. Someone else in there too. But yeah, I like that kind of ink style. You know, it's rough, but there's uniformity to it too, and it really does its job of, you know, creating that not so, like that lived in almost look, that rough hewn sort of look, right? And I kind of think it's perfect for horror type characters too. It kind of has that Wrightson-ish, Bernie Wrightson, you know, flavor to it, vibe, I guess, you know, to it too. Yeah, that's looking good. See, with the blacks bringing out the colors, that's really wonderful. You know, with the with those heavy blacks. You know. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, that's so good. Good. just checking the chat there. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more bluishness marker to that tattoo, and then more. Where? How about what's this? Oh my goodness! How am I supposed to read that? Oh my goodness! What? I can't read that. I can't read that. No, I don't know what that is. And I don't know if it's blue or purple. Damn it. What's this? What's this? Deep violet. Okay. I think I've got the wrong pen. Oh, here we go. Here's some more over here. Here. What's this? Prussian blue. Oh, let's see what this does. Yeah, how about that? How about that? Now, I don't want to pronounce it too much, you know. So, like, I don't want it to be a focal point. So I'm gonna probably add other little things to it to dull it out a little bit. You know, and that's another thing about tattoos. They're hard to sometimes find the right value for them because of different things. You know, even what do you call it? Compositionally, man, with a tattoo might throw things off. Like, yeah. So again, you have to handle them carefully. You know, you have to handle them kind of carefully. And where's the okay? What's this again? Blush? No, blush. What's this? I don't know. It's not what I was looking for. Oh, what is this? Milky white. Yes, okay. He had milky white eyes. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing it, ma'am. I'm doing it, ma'am. His eyes were milky white. I gotcha. Milky white. Okay, putting it in. And then I'm gonna sort of milky white the tattoo. But that's not what I really mean by concealing it. I'm going to probably add some little white chalk lines in there. He's got the chalk lines and everything. Yeah. Now on this side, though, I think that's going to be like really black. Except for this. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And then I'm going to really blacken this area in. Come on now. Like I said, I was going to add more thickness to the hands here. There. There's just a little lip for that cape. For the cape wrist. Wrist of the cape. Yeah, that yellow and black is really gonna pop. And I'm sure that he did that color scheme on purpose because Yeah, yellow and black. That's why, road signs are yellow and black. They are the most contrasting colors, and they're gonna pop, right, when next to each other. Become very visible, you know. And I'm sure that Danhausen probably knew that in designing his get up, you know. Color theory, man. Color theory does a lot. Man, like knowing your color theory is remarkably advantageous as if you're an artist. Yeah. Get up on that. Get up on that, man. Get up on the color theory, and there's a lot you can do, man. There's a lot you can do. You know. Yeah, especially design wise. Design wise. If you're designing things, your color theory is invaluable. And we're heading into the final leg of the drawing. Just gonna check the chat here for a moment. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're doing Danhausen. Hausen. Yeah. I wonder how many people know who this is. In the audience tonight. Yeah, or at all. Even after we're done here. When folks watch the videos afterwards, I wonder how many people will recognize. Because I was going to do either Danhausen or the Cyclops monster from the Odyssey. Whether it's the Christopher Nolan one or not, it doesn't really matter. Like I'm just gonna either use good reference or no reference at all, because Cyclops isn't really that hard to draw. So I'll just do it from scratch. Unless I do have really good reference for that Christopher Nolan Cyclops, in which then I might, if it looks cool enough, I might zombify. But the reference I did get some reference for Cyclops in the head. The heads looked really cool, and I'd never they looked very what's the word? They looked very authentic to the mythology. Like they looked like they were Roman or Greek heads, Cyclops heads, and the way they made them like Cyclops was really interesting too. So I might actually use that as reference, because I've never seen that before, and I thought that was kind of interesting because it really makes it look like of the time of the legendary of it, and makes it look way more authentic and less made up. Like it actually looks like a real guy as a Cyclops. So I think I might use that reference to do the Cyclops. But I am going to do it. I was going to either do Danhausen or Cyclops tonight. So I thought, no, I think we'll have some fun with Danhausen, because, he's a great character, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I find him more fun. He's more fun, Yeah, doing the Cyclops would have been kind of like doing maybe a new cryptid, and I wanted to kind of do something that was different than that. Yeah, so I thought the Danhausen one would be fantastic to do, and I really don't I haven't added to the wrestling zombies series in a while, so he'll be a great addition. he'll be a great addition to that series. I think, and yeah, his face is pretty white still there. That's good. I might add just a wee bit more in some areas, like whiteness, whitenesses. Because I mean that's the thing that really gets the attention is the makeup, right? So you want to give it that contrast. Yeah, stars on this thing. He's got like a little sort of cartoon gimmick, and I zombified that too. So his little cartoon gimmick logo, I guess, on his pants. I zombified that version of him too. So there you go. Two Danhausens, two versions of Danhausen as a zombie. So I'm gonna add more yellow there because it is quite bright, and I want that to pop. So I'm gonna add Sharpay on top of that watercolor. Bring it out a little bit. There. Time we got? 2 hours, man. It took me to do this, basically. Yeah. 2 hours. I mean, he's not entirely done, but I would say for all intents and purposes, he's pretty much done. Achoo! Oh my goodness, excuse me. Oh, come on. Oh. There. Yeah, man. I think that looks pretty good. Oh, yeah. I might mess up this area a little bit more. Kind of blur it out a little bit more. What else? Yeah, I'm just going to add some pure white areas there. And some highlights, of course. But those pure white areas in there sort of intermingling with the pen and ink. I think that works. Yeah, I really like that. What else? There. Oh yeah, that's red in there. That little block in there is red. What is this? Is this? I think this is a red. Yeah. It's like I need to look at the color names, but I can't read them. No, it's my eyes is what it is. Yeah, it's like, okay, you're colorblind, but at least you have pens that you can read what the color is, but then you can't read them. No. Yeah. It never ends. Gonna add a little bit more spice to that red there. Still gonna retain, like even with the marker on top, it's still gonna retain all those little goodies like the gray wash I put in there and all that stuff. So yeah, you can add the marker on top now that it's really established with all those little details in there. So there. What else? Are we done here? Douche. No, we're not. And that, okay, I'm gonna do, I think this. I'm gonna get some gray here. This is too dark though. Just a wee. Just a wee. Yeah. Maybe a bit more. Maybe a bit more. Yeah, feathering in there. And here. And here. Yeah, much better. Well, I like those little sort of touches, those little details. When people think of that sensitivity to put that in there. I like that. I like those things. There's some really great comic book artists out there right now, man, and I'm really glad to see the industry growing and doing well, because man, ever since the internet, you hear like, oh yeah, comic book industry's dying, and it'll never die. It won't, because anyone could do a comic book. You could do a comic book. I could do a comic book. Anybody could do a comic book. All you need is a photocopier and a story, art, all that stuff. But all you need to make a comic is a photocopier and a stapler, man. And people want to read it, and people enjoy it. You can get over it and make money. And there's no company on earth that's gonna not take advantage of a thing that makes money like that. So there'll always be comics, man. There'll always be comics. That right there is the final argument. There's no like, oh yeah, comics are finished, man. No, they're not. They never will be. And that's why. Greed. Thanks, Greed. You did something good for once. If it wasn't for greed. Greed is the worst. Yeah, it's awful. A little bit more right around here. Here-ish. No, I'm going to use this guy for that. Yeah. Yeah, much better. Yeah. I'm going to check the chat. We're going to be signing off soon. We're going to be signing off soon because Danhausen is almost completed. Has almost been completed. Yes. So nice. So evil. Yeah. Guys, please subscribe to the channel to help us grow and create new and wonderful content for you. I'm going to be doing some zombie movie reviews very soon. I'm going to watch a couple more. I've got a couple on the go right now. I've got 6 blank comic book covers on the go. Zombie daily content. Cape Fear 2 is happening. I've got about 35, maybe 32 Pokemon on the go in various states of completion. The fun never ends around here. Yeah. Got some other massive projects going on. Yeah. So lots of fun, guys. Lots of fun. I want you to be a part of it. I'd love for you to be a part of what we do here on the channel and on Zombie Daily and Zombie Portraits and the Sick Shop to building a giant world for you to experience and enjoy. Yeah. I think that looks pretty good. Hope you guys dug it. Dig it. Or digging it. And that's the whole process, guys. That's the whole process from basically the sketch. And I have to say, for this one, I did do a fairly comprehensive sketch. I kind of had to because I didn't want anything left to chance on this at all. And you know, he's fairly straightforward. So I was like, okay, I gotta make sure everything's, you know, good, good 10-4 on this one, you know. What was I looking for? What was I looking for here? What? No, not that. Is there a white one? Is there a white equivalent? No, there isn't. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to use this once again. And it's for the final countdown. It's for the final little highlights. There we go. I think that's good. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, in the chat, in the comments. What do you think of Danhausen here as a zombie? I think it was pretty successful, guys. What do you think? Let me know. Love to know your thoughts. Your final thoughts. And whether or not you even know who the character is. But yeah, we're doing Danhausen. We have completed Danhausen. Danhausen, it's not complete until I put my name on it. Don't forget to put your name. Rob, Sacchetto, Sacchetto, 2026 trees. Yeah. You know what I was gonna do? I was gonna sky blue. Let's see what sky blue does. It's gonna add some more blue to his cape. Punch it up even more. Yeah. See? 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 Yeah. See, and you could do that on top of the watercolor, and you still retain those great sort of watercolor mixing effects and the gray wash underneath and all that stuff. You know, you can still see that. You know, especially in the original. Like in the original, you could see way more than you can from a scan. You know. So that's why I always encourage people to buy an original at least once in their life, and if not, like to buy original art while they still can, you know, because everything's good. Like there will be no need for art to be done anymore by hand, you know, and no one will do it anymore. Like I think again, comic books are the last frontier of that, and I'm sure a lot of comics are done, you know, digitally a lot too, you know. So yeah, like there's no actual original copy or like page with the art. It's all digital. That looks. I really like this. I think it looks really good. I hope you guys dig it. Yeah, that extra blue really pops it a lot. And that was marker cheap. Well, affordable rather. A dollar store marker man. Yeah. So there's Danhausen. I'm happy with it. You will see the final version on Zombie Daily coming up. The link is in the description below. Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really had a great time with you all. I'm going to just check the chat one more time before I go. Okay, so, guys, love and best wishes until next time. Please like and subscribe. Enjoy the video and enjoy more videos. There's tons of content on the channel. Be seeing you again real soon. Maybe even Monday. I'll keep you posted. Okay. Rob signing.